Squirrels! So hello, and welcome to another Legends of Runeterra video. My name is Chris, and today I will be taking you through some more Starlit Seer, which is quickly becoming one of my favorite cards in the entire game. A rather underutilized card, I think, that can be used in quite a fun way. And this is just what I'm calling Fj+Si Seer. Based on the recent decks that might have been going around that were based around, first of all, Iceborne Legacy, but then kind of moved away from that, based kind of around, spiders dying, and then a big They Who Endure. This is a deck that I think can also work in that deck, because can also work as a sort of subtype of that deck with Starlit Seer instead. And so the deck is built around Starlit Seer, but then I quickly realized this shell can fit in quite nicely with it. So let's run through the cards. So we are running Starlit Seer, and he's a key card in the game, in this deck, and so we are obviously running a lot of spells. This starts with Brittle Steel, Crawling Sensation, Elixir of Iron as our 1-drops. Stuff like Glimpse and Vile Feast is obviously kind of auto-includes in anything Shadow Isles related. Then you'll see we have a big gap in curve from 2 to 5. We don't run anything from 3 or 4 mana. And the reason basically is just because this is where the good spells are, and obviously if we bank spell mana early, then we can play these 5-drops pretty reliably on turn 3 or later. So it's no big deal. So yeah, we're obviously playing Brood Awakening as another way to get more spiders, Grasp and Withering Wail obviously as good spells that help drain. One Atrocity to combine with They Who Endure, or maybe something else. Harsh Winds is a 3-of, as well as good defensive play, and finally one Ruination just to reset the board if we need to. So basically what you'll realize is Starlit Seer, obviously we want to be playing a lot of spells, but we want to generate a lot of spiders as well. But thankfully generating spiders can be done through spells with Crawling Sensation, Vile Feast and Brood Awakening. There's 3 spells that generate, between them 2, 3, 6 spiders between them, 1 of each. And obviously, therefore, we're also playing Elise, who also generates spiders. And essentially, we want stuff to be dying so that, we can get a big They Who Endure. We're also playing Thresh as a way to summon a big Elise, or get a big Thresh himself from a Starlit Seer, and he's got challenges, so that's pretty nice. And essentially the whole point of the deck is Starlit Seer is gonna buff up either Elise, Thresh, or They Who Endure. Now obviously we could get unlucky and it buffs up another Starlit Seer, that's not great. But essentially we would just want to be putting Starlit Seer down on turn 2, playing a bunch of spells, keeping us alive, then drop, a 6-7 Elise, drop a, 6-9 Thresh, drop a, They Who Endure that's already getting big from stuff dying, but it's even bigger because we've been buffing it up with spells to make it, a 15-15. These are the things that we want to be doing. There are other ways you could run this deck. I did try it with Braum and Hecarim, Tryndamere. These are all options for you. All good options, I think. Obviously, buffing up Braum is also very good. You could add in another Thresh you want. Hecarim, whilst it might seem not the obvious choice, he does have Overwhelm, so, buffing him up to a, 8-9 that has Overwhelm, that summons 2 other things with 2 attack, is pretty powerful. Obviously, Tryndamere as well with Overwhelm, and him dying and coming back might be a consideration. There might even be space for him in 1 in this deck. I just thought that They Who Endure kind of takes the place of Tryndamere, maybe. Maybe there is space for him. I'd have to try it, but this is the list we're going to go with now, and yeah, let's jump into some games with Fj+Si Seer. Let's try it in ranked. We'll see how we go. Okay, so our first game here against a Garant Fiora deck. Looks like the sort of general Nox type thing. The general Nox, mainly Demacia. We definitely don't want these in the opening hand. We'll probably drop the Elixir as well. We definitely want to mulligan early for Starlit, or an early Elise is fine as well. Ruination is pretty good in this matchup. But, you know, we don't really want to be seeing this too much. This is pretty good as well with an Elise. And hopefully we don't see... Oh, okay, nothing. So a pretty poor start for them then. Unless they're planning on dropping Fiora. Which might be the case. Backup Elise. Yep, that's Fiora. So we'll pass. We will let that die. And we will drop our second Elise. And drop a crawling sensation. And just like that, we have caused a flipped Elise. So we get kind of not the point of the deck, but you know, it works for us. And now we'll definitely be going for an open attack. Ooh, that's pretty tempting, but I think I will still go for an open attack. Yeah, I want to see what he does, because he's probably going to try and protect this Fiora. Nope. Okay, well, I'll take that as well. Just going to play War Chefs. I'll pass for now. Okay, yeah, makes sense. 3 mana. He could single combat this, but there's not much we can do about that anyway. So I am just going to drop a bunch of spiders. I see why not. Okay, so that tells me perhaps no single combat. That's a good draw. That's fine. We maybe should have drained that. Yeah, obviously we'll take this now. And I will block you there. But overall, I'm kind of okay. The fact he's on the back foot so early is kind of surprising. Obviously, I expected to be sort of the defender in this match. I would say it's going pretty well here. That's a good draw for him. But you know, we don't mind things dying because we kind of want a big they who endure. So I'm kind of fine with that trade as well. Because honestly, in this match, we're gonna probably be a sort of control game plan more than an aggro one. That's fine. That's less fine. See if we can kill it now. Can. Because if he wanted to use a barrier there, you know, it would have been what it is. That's also fine. Again, we're pretty okay with him killing both of these, just so that we can drop this big they who endure. Now, he might have a detain, but even if he does have a detain, we've got the Ruination to come out at a certain point. Here it is. Purify. Yikes. 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 Big yikes. Okay. Huh. That's a pretty good answer to that. We'll just keep letting him drop units if he wants. Cythria. I mean, will we get a better chance to do this? I don't think so. This kind of sets him back a lot. That might have been a mistake. We could have maybe found a better place for that. But okay, now we can start starlighting. Ooh, that's not ideal. We could take the 5 though, it's fine. We do what is right. Just pass. Well, we'll do this.
auspicious season.
Obviously our problem now becomes that we can't really stop we get unlucky there. We'll block like so, we'll do that. Unfortunately Garen will flip, just a bit of a problem. Probably should have saved that Ruination in hindsight, that was probably a mistake. We could use with like a big Thresh to kill this Garen at this point. Or another They Who Endure, because he is in threat of that range. So he pulls a Vanguard. Look out, that would have been from the Swiftwing before, which is fine. Okay, the Frostbite is quite nice. So I'll just pass. I'll probably take the 6 here. Choices now of whether we want to wail again or just Frostbite both the Garen. I think we want to wail again. Do we? Frostbite stops 6, but it could be stopping more. Let's wail again. I think the whale's more value, also kills this.
Blessed by snow and stars. An auspicious season.
So whatever it is here, we have to hope it's something useful that is getting very big. I was thinking about sneaking in a little 3 damage there. That would have been very cheeky of me. Yikes, what a draw for him. Yo, what is that? We have to hope. We have to hope it's a Thresh. We have to kill this somehow. As soon as we kill this, we should be okay. If he drops another unit, we are in trouble. Especially a Bannerman here, that would be big trouble. Just Fiora, okay. I mean, we're still in trouble, but, you know, it could be worse. Okay, that's a nice draw.
My shield is yours.
Just gonna give her a barrier. See, we pass. Wow. Wow. What a draw. Okay, so this is probably the end of the game. Fortunately, we just couldn't quite get enough done. Having said that, I mean, we could still survive, I suppose. If this is a They Who Endure at the top, and we draw it next turn, you know, we could live. So we're still on 6 as it stands. Ah, but he does have the Garen. Kind of sucks. So we'll keep you alive.
An auspicious season.
Come on for a They Who Endure. But unfortunately the attack is probably going to kill us. Yeah, that doesn't really help. I mean, it gives us a unit. Nah, yeah, that's game over, I'm pretty sure. Fortunately, whatever this top card was, just wasn't there to be. And this is where the deck can struggle a bit sometimes. You know, with a lack of card draw. We are running 3 Glimpse. So challenges there. Well, we can actually survive this somehow. Whatever that thing is at the top, it's going to be beefy. But unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be our day on the open attack. He gives that repost anyway, but overkill. So that will be game. I should have saved that Ruination. I really should have. I should have waited. I needed to wait for a Bannerman to play the Ruination. I needed to wait till he had set up that board of 6 things for that play, probably. Elusive's interesting matchup. Probably not our best matchup, actually. Yeah, a bit of a tough one, this. We probably need to find a Thresh. But there's a Seer early on, and I like the Grasp early on. I'll get rid of the other two, even though they are pretty decent in this matchup as well. Vile Feast is pretty nice for killing Green Glade duos. He starts with an Omen Hawk. It's a pretty good start for him. An amazing start for him. Probably the best start he could have got. So just go into Seer early. Attack. I will open attack here, see if he blocks, see if he wants that trade. There's Thresh, that's pretty nice. He won't, which is fine. Hoping he drops a duo here. Zed, okay. Well, I think we'll start off by doing... no, let's do it on you. I can kill the Zed with an Elixir of Iron, potentially. Let's buff up whatever that is.
Everyone here?
I mean, that's a pretty nice turn, isn't it? So let's just kill Zed. Shame we don't have a whale here, that would have been nice, but you can't have everything. You can't have everything.
This would be a good winter.
We will just block there. Stuff as much damage as we can. A whale here looks pretty nice. Generate more spiders. We'll probably have to go into Thresh here. I think that's our best play. Might have Will of Ionia, that would be bad. But you know, we got good blocks here. Yeah, not nice. But it does mean we can kill this pretty easily. Okay, that's an okay draw as well. I don't see too much of a downside to playing it now. Obviously we don't get all the spiders, but yeah, we generate 2 spiders and give everything else +1. We give whatever this thing at the top again is getting pretty big. It is a Wayfinder, unfortunately, but there's not much we could have done about that anyway. And we have good blockers for everything else. So he does attack. So I'm happy to pretty much just kill these spiders. Which hopefully should be leveling up Thresh. So that means we're getting a Elise. We definitely do need a way to kill this.
An auspicious season.
Okay, we get a massive Elise. So we will drop the massive Elise. We have Atrocity onto this as well. I am slightly scared of a Wayfinder. Next turn, I mean. So we'll take... we'll take you. That's going to summon a second Elise. Which is then going to summon... Oh, I shouldn't have attacked with one of these spiders. That was a mistake.
Get her out from the darkness.
Let's see what he does with that.
It will be done.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Silent as death.
So you could have Will of Ionia, and that's what I'm scared of. I'm thinking about whether I want to play this Glimpse. I think I have to. I think I just have to. He could deny it as well, to be honest. Okay, he doesn't. That's good. We got a Val Feast. Frostbite could be good.
Snow and stars.
First step's the hardest.
It's an Omen Hawk, so I'll probably just Val Feast this. Will I? Am I actually worried about them? Probably not. Not really what I was looking for there, and there it is. Huh. I should have done that. Why didn't I do that? Okay, so we can block these. That's no problem. Frostbite this. Atrocity you. We take 4 from you, so we need to keep Thresh alive. So really we just need to sort of sacrifice. I mean... yeah, we just need to sort of sacrifice these spiders, don't we?
A tribute to the spider god.
The advantage is mine.
So he just attacks with them. We do have to Atrocity Elise. Atrocity Elise. Frostbite you.
This would be a good winter.
And hope for a big... hope for a big play here, basically. Hope for a big they who endure. That's what I'm kind of hoping for. Well, I mean, there it is. No Will of Ionia. No Will of Ionia. That's not Will of Ionia. The way he played it didn't give me much hope. I'm actually gonna gacha. I mean, I can keep you alive, but what's the point? I might as well take you, right? Attack with you, and basically, if he has Will of Ionia, he wins.
I'll take care of
And
it.
if not, oh, I am 1 damage short with that, aren't I? Oh, is it 1 short? That is not good either.
Hey, Krabby.
That's my resting.
Okay, well, it has to be Frostbite off the top.
The Yordle here's with me.
I mean, we might as well play you. But it has to be Frostbite off the top. Has to be Harsh Winds. I believe in the heart of the cards. Here we go. Oh, I should have dragged that. Would have killed the elusive, the 5/5. It's Thresh. It's Thresh. No. Ah. So close. Elusives is not the best matchup because obviously it's very difficult for our things to die. And when you're going for a big they who endure, That's not what you need. Ah. Ugh. God, we were so close. What? Just, ugh. Okay, that was very odd. We just sort of glitched into a game there. We are playing against Draven aggro, so we definitely want one Withering Whale, but I think one should suffice. Like the Brood Awakening as well. Not too sure about the They Who Endure though. We could use with an early unit, or you know, just a Starlit Seer into a Crawling Sensation, or an Elise into a Crawling Sensation would have been ideal. Because we are going to, okay, a pass from them is probably the best thing we could have got. Now they'll develop probably a rookie or something like it. Nothing. Okay, nothing on turn 1 and 2. I couldn't have asked for anything better. Okay, there's the rookie. So I'm just going to go straight in with Brood Awakening. This probably means he does have a Jinx in hand. I'd be shocked if he didn't have a Jinx in hand based on that. He could also have a Decimate. Oh, that's kind of annoying because we could have Vile Feasted that. But whatever. I will block, of course. You're really not going to attack with that. That's an interesting choice. And I'll probably open attack because, you know, I don't see a real reason why not. He'll probably be on Jinx, I imagine. Just thinking about the block. Okay, we got 4 free damage on him. He'll probably drop a Jinx, I'd imagine. We do have lots of healing in this deck, so we in theory should have a, you know, a pretty okay matchup here. I'm just gonna do this. We heal the 1. Second Boom Crew is not ideal. Okay, that's a pretty easy block. That's actually a pretty easy whale now, this turn. So we need to think about what Withering Whale would be like. So if we block you there, you there, you there, and whale. Is it? This thing is almost dead. These will die. Oh. He's still getting obviously quite a bit of damage on us. We go down to 14. We are now a what? 6-6, 5-5. Happy to let the turn end. So am I. I'm happy to pass here first to see how much he wants to develop. Decimate. Okay. Well, with the lack of development and just into a Decimate, I think then we'll just plop down this 5-5. It's not great, obviously, but against aggro matchups, your the aim is to survive, not anything else. And ultimately, this still does represent, you know, it's a 5-5 overwhelm. It has to be respected. It can block pretty much everything he plays, and with the frostbites as well, even something like a Draven we can deal with pretty well. He won't block this, but that's fine as well. Like if he starts developing heavy this round, then we should be okay. Because then I'd happily ruinate anyway. But this time we do have 10 mana, so we can't whale and frostbite. which isn't great. We'll see what he does. I think he must be holding a lot of burn spells. I can only imagine that, yeah, that is the case. So yeah, he's going to try and burn me here. I'm still fine with where we are. I can only imagine these are get excited decimates. Okay, he plays a jinx. I mean, I might wail now, to be honest, to stop the rookie from attacking. Because that's going to save me, you know, quite a few. That's going to save me 2 life. It's actually going to be a net swing of 5 from the rookie not attacking and me healing 3. So that's a pretty big swing. I think he's on a brother's bond here. Potentially. So that represents a big swing. And if he does attack and he does brother's bond, we obviously have Elixir of Iron. There's really no problem. This can block this no matter what. But he won't do anything. Okay, there's Thresh. So I will play Thresh, obviously, because it threatens the Jinx. Decimate. Oh, if he double get excited. Oh my goodness. He is not going to be happy at this. This is going to ruin his day. Oh dearie me. Yeah, we're going to do that. And that should pretty much spell the game. And aggro should be a pretty good matchup for this deck because of all the healing we've got. And now hopefully we can just coast with this thing, and between the frostbites we should be okay. So nothing from him there. I see no reason not to develop and go for the lethal. You guys get a Draven. We will still attack. He can't block all. So he has to block the 5/5 if he wants to survive.
Hey, buddy, what you doing?
Which he will. Which obviously I'm fine with. Goes down to 4. And this game should be ours pretty much now. It's down on 1. Yeah, I'm happy to end the round. We've got double frostbite. I don't think he's got 11 damage in him. With the Brood Awakening as well, we are definitely swinging for. We're swinging for lethal. Anyway, this game is over, and concede in. Well, I will do this
Go ahead.
just to make sure. I mean, I can't see a way. He's got 11 damage from hand, so we should be pretty good here. The Drain 3 as well. We can use on one of our own units if we have to. And in we go, and there we go. A win for this deck. Thank God. Came very close in that elusive matchup. And I think I did misplay in the first matchup as well. Definitely should have held on to that Ruination. That was a mistake right there. It looked good at the time, but as soon as you know when you do something, you just think, this feels wrong. Yeah, I should have held on to the Ruination. As I say, you could try this deck with Braum, you could try it with Hecarim. I love Starlit Seer. I think it's such a fun card. I think it's such a good build around card. You know, you have to play spells in that deck. You would think it would go into a sort of Freljord Ionia deck at first. And obviously it would fit into that. I think the problem with that is, what exactly are you trying to buff up at that point? You know, like Karma isn't something that you're really interested in making a 10-9. You know, you want to be making you know, something of relevance pretty big. Something with challenges, something with overwhelm. So maybe you could make a sort of Ionia Tryndamere deck with Starlit Seer. That might be interesting. Maybe worth a try. But yeah, that's been me. Thank you for watching. I think it's been fun. I think this whole idea is quite a fun idea in general. So if you want to give it a try, as I say, you might want to try it with Braum and Tryndamere instead of Elise and thresh and go more down less of a spider's way and more of a sort of, I don't even know, like a just a general control type list with more ruinations, maybe vengeance in there as well. But either way, thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure, and I'll see you next time.